MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Adam Morgan, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stevenson going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Past battles with Scherzer, just a 1 for 12 career line. Fly ball right down the line and left. Eaton on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, B-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so as we get down to the tight games.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. Murphy has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals 0. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Grounded up the first baseline. Joseph scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He also has one home run. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now in the box, Martin Maldonado. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. The throw to third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. And the runner's coming home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Stevenson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Stepping up now, Odubel Herrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-1. Now the double steal is on here. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they extend the lead to 5-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Eaton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder, Hoskins.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this A-group.
Murphy's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 4 runs. Score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2, and the lead is now 5-0. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Now at the plate, Andrew Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in, Max Scherzer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. Joseph is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Tommy Joseph, he hit a sac fly earlier.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Eaton is there, and he has it for the out.
Number 5.
Now to the plate, Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Third baseman, number 7.
Into the box, Michael Franco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there on the graphic, that total good for 4th best on the Philly roster. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Franco rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. A bouncer up the middle. Defoe takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. In now is Adam Eaton. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Herrera is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Luis Garcia answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And here now is Wilmer Defoe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology.
Hello, what's up? Sorry about that. How you guys doing? For those who commented, welcome from Japan. Greetings. Konnichiwa. I think that's how you say it.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Not sure, but
as the first
I think that's how. I think that's like the only word I know in Japan.
Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia.
In Japanese,
he's only 2 for 10.
How you doing?
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Garcia.
Leading off the 4th inning, enter Luis Garcia.
Let's see, hold on.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And that's out number 1.
The batter, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way.
I don't think he's ever been on
strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for
hello
Philadelphia.
guys. So how you doing?
6-zip. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Sliced hard on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Rendon, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for the Phillies, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Up next will be Nick Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up. Scherzer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line after it is eaten, and he makes the catch in the corner. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now, Andrew Stevenson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Trey Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 5. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Eric Fetty gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Murphy onto the grass, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
Aaron Altair will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. He enters play here at 288. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And a step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a throw over, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, left fielder,
and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Spangenberg's on the move. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Mark Leiter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. 1 away. Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Leiter, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1. Ground ball right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down 9-0. Digging in, Tommy Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Stepping in, Nick Williams. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Stevenson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Line towards center field. Stevenson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Stevenson looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
A little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
A.J. Cole comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Mark Leiter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Drilled on the ground to short, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 12 and the Nationals nothing. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the homestanding 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And there's out number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now the 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in on it is Eaton. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Nick Williams. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bounce into the left side. And right to the spot. The shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Hit swung on and missed. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Hoskins at third. Williams at second with 1 away. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Defoe moving to his right. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8 full. Phillies lead this one 13-0. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Andrew Stevenson. No hits to this point. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Popped him up. Joseph is there. 2 gone. Howie Kendrick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Franco has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.